Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly series where our students showcase their progress of having their paper published in international journals. Today, we have with us Purvaja, who has published a paper titled Effective Cement Demand Forecasting Using Deep Learning Technology, a data driven approach for optimal demand forecasting. But before moving forward with the discussion with Purvaja, let's go to a very small example of how we at 360 Digit MG help our students achieve success. So let's go to that example. So we have two students, student A, student 360, both are friends. One is going to XYZ Training Institute. Student 360 is coming to 360 Digit MG for training. They are getting trained, they're completing the assignments. One thing to remember over here is the students at 360 Digit MG are being trained by real time practitioners. People who are working on projects right now are going to training. So, along with that, whatever they are getting experience, they will be sharing it with you. Now, student A would also work on projects, but these projects are going to be dummy projects, which you can easily find from Kaggle, GitHub, and other repositories. Whereas Student 360 will be given the opportunity to work on real time projects. He or she will be attending stand up calls, daily stand up calls, and they will be required to create end to end data pipeline, make sure that is deployed locally as well as on cloud. Now, students who perform exceptionally well will also be given this opportunity to work on to attend client meetings. The icing on the cake over here is they also have this opportunity of having their papers published in international journals. So we have with us today Purvaja, who will help us understand about her experience of getting her papers published. And towards the end, we'll also see the answer to this question. Hi Purvaja, how are you doing?
I'm good, Vipin. How are you?
Fine, fine. So let's begin with the discussion. Could you just take us through the project scope of this? I mean,
Yes. So basically, this project is related to cement demand forecasting, where we faced a problem, uh, where customer is facing issue in demand forecasting. So there were 16 markets. So we have to figure it out which is the highest market where we are providing our cement bags. So for figuring out these things and which is the high demanded market and what will be the demand in upcoming months. So we build this particular app for them, and our objective here is to minimize the transportation cost as well as to meet the timelines or meet the product on a destination in a time. So this was our main objective, and we face it like we derive a constraint as minimize the inventory cost as well, because whenever we are doing these things inventory cost will increase ultimately. So we have to manage all these things to achieve this particular objective. And we set some success criteria as well, like we have business success criteria, ML success criteria, and economic success criteria. So by doing this project we just come up with a business success criteria, like we can take at least we can reduce at least 10% of transportation cost and 25% uh, reduce a time to 25% to reach the destination, those our product which is our bags. And ML success criteria is like to achieve at least 92% accuracy, and economic success criteria with at least 1 million dollars to reduce the transportation cost. So all these things we achieved when we did this project.
wonderful, Purvaja. Could you also take us through the project architecture, the different models that you might have gone through, and what
Yeah.
was the output like?
Okay. So, if you can see here, first of all, we have to understand the business. What are the issues they are facing? After that, we move toward the data collection part. So, we got data from a customer. We stored in one database, which is SQL. Then we push that data for pre-processing because there were some missing values, some outliers. So, to get a good accuracy, we did some pre-processing steps here. After pre-processing and EDA, we stored again that pre-processed data our database. After that, we collected those data, which is pre-processed. We worked some models. So we used here 10 plus models, like we used Arima, Sarima, some traditional machine learning models, some advanced machine learning models also, like we have Prophet, and we have LSTM, GRU. Again, we have Auto Arima. So all these models we tried and we got a good results. So
And
we got good results in LSTM. So we use these models in our deployment. So in if you can see here, so these are the models which we tried and we got good accuracies. So those model we choose, and we tried some ensemble technique as well. And whatever good results, like here you can see only 34% or 0.3% accuracy errors, which is 97% of accuracy we got. So those model we deployed on Streamlit.
and this was the output page, I get it, right?
Yes, yes. So if you can select here a market type, so we have here 16 markets. So if you want to select any particular market, this availability is here. So here you can see for market 2 with a 95% confidence interval, what are the predictions. So for May, June, July, you can see the results with the lower bound and upper bound.
Wonderful, wonderful, Purvaja. Now, you might have come across a lot of challenges while doing it. So, right? As you have told that you've gone across many models and it might have taken a lot of time. What all challenges did you face and how do you tackle it?
Yeah, so basically, we don't have only one market data, we have 16 different markets data. So all data is not with a stationarity. So some data are from stationary, follows stationarity, some data is not followed stationarity. So for that, we did different tests, and for those, we have to figure it out which model is going best. So these challenges we faced, and again, missing values was the biggest challenge. For that, we used some imputation techniques. So we overcome those challenges using these techniques.
Wonderful to hear. And any inputs or any suggestions or tips that you want to share with our friends and viewers and people who are studying in 360 Digit MG who are watching this?
Yeah, so whenever you are doing project, please follow CRISP MLQ methodology. Please give some time to do research, and pre-processing is the key of your project. So please do all this, please follow all the steps, whatever mentioned in the CRISP MLQ. So uh, please focus on those parts so your project will go smoothly.
Thank you, Purvaja. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, friends, you heard it from Purvaja. So you have to make sure that you're following CRISP project management methodology, which is optimized for data science project, as well as the importance of the business understanding phase. The pre-processing stages is of utmost importance. You have to spend a lot of time in that stage, and then you will be getting the results that you want towards the end. So thank you, Purvaja, and have a great day again. Okay. Now, in addition to whatever that we have seen, okay. Now the question that I had in between, right? Whose resume is going to get selected? So you see, we have two students, student A, student 360, and student 360 has done a project like this. Okay, here she has published the paper in international journals. Here she knows everything about the project, the challenges, the difficulties. Okay, what was the success like? Do you believe that a person who's working on dummy project will have the same challenge? Will he or she be able to explain same clarity to the interviewer? Not at all, right? So there's a high chance even after your resume is selected, you're going to get the job. So that's the answer for the question that we had in the middle. Going further forward, what we offer, in addition to you working on projects, we also have the different project management methodologies that you can learn, the different tools like Python, Power BI, Cloud, AWS, SQL. Okay. Now, research papers, if you are performing exceptionally well, you also be working on research papers. We also have, in addition to that, these free wonderful tools, which is available for everyone to access. If you visit our website at 360digitmg.com, you will have this tools like Mind Map, ML Architecture Assistant, resume optimization hub, and animated learning, which you can use completely for free. Anyone visiting our website can use this. It's not only for our students. Going further forward, we have our presence at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and Chennai. Hyderabad being the head office or branch office, main branch office. You can contact us at 1800-212-654-321. You can send out a mail at inquiry@360digitmg.com. You can always visit our website at 360digitmg.com. We also have a presence in LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you, everyone. Happy learning. Bye.